may have started with GTR Challenge at Cootamundra Airport, but so many other types of cars wanted to come play. So we started Drag Battle the following year in 2010. There's been a lot of variety over the years and a bunch of categories to race in. GTRs have dominated the time boards for over a decade, but the rise of the V10 meant that when the curtains closed on Drag Battle, Tony's twin-turbo Lamborghini held the top spot as the quickest true street car at Cootamundra Airport. In fact, 8 out of the 10 top spots on the Drag Battle leaderboard are held by twin-turbo V10s. Let's check out the category record holders. Perret Williams took it in his crazy little Datsun 1200 ute going 9.853.
Yesterday I done 2 passes. The first one went 10.3 off the trailer. Tried to put a bit more power in, got a bit of wheel spin. The second run went 10.4, and then this morning off the trailer we went 9.8. So
you know that makes you the quickest rotary ever.
Well, it's hectic.
The quickest rotary at Runway Thrash, and our new record holder with a 9.8. Well done, mate. What do you got to say? Who do you got to thank?
Man, like Wild Fabrications, we sort of built the ute pretty quick. That's probably why this is my first event with this car. Yeah, it's real good. This event is unreal. Mazsport, Bill Nabham, he tuned the car. Done an unreal job for me. He got me here, so I've got to thank him. And then Benny from Import Parts, like last minute touch-ups, he got me here. Zen, he was, unreal for me. So, but yeah, I was pretty stoked to come away with what it is. I didn't even think I'd, to be honest, come close, but surprised me, which is, awesome.
Hey everyone, my name's Ibrahim El Ayoubi. Behind me is my 2018 Audi RS3, aka AMG Killer. Bought the Audi RS3 about 5 years ago, brand new from Audi. In terms of driving on the road, it's very comfortable. Even like with the roll cage in there, the tilt seats, it's still a very comfortable car. Standard seat belts, AC, sunroof, aircon, it's got heated seats. It's not a complicated process of driving the car. It's still a very turnkey package. Very big modification list. The motor went overseas, got sleeved, fully built pretty much. Custom pistons, custom rods, fire rings, copper gaskets, big turbo, ported heads, nitrous, full fuel system, heavy duty clutches put into it, roll cage, carbon fibre seats. Yeah, so I haven't run any times in it yet, just finished it. It's actually just still going for testing at the moment, so it's running very low boost, just testing it out, and then hopefully just take it down a quarter, try to run some good times and take a raw racing, have some fun in it.
Ibrahim bought out his newly built wild Audi RS3. The 5-cylinder has been forged to handle some serious power with the Precision 7275's next-gen turbo on a JDY exhaust manifold, JDY intercooler, iRise Motorsport billet inlet manifold, and carbon and titanium intake. Nitrous and Cyvex ECU with built box means it has the ability to make over 1,000 horsepower. Inside is pretty wild with carbon front seats, the rear seat delete and roll cage. Outside there is carbon everywhere with boot lip spoiler, rear bar section, vented bonnet, headlight duct and front lip. Semi-slick shod 15-inch T37s is a cool touch with small brakes inside. Being a new build, the event was really a test session as it went faster over the weekend. Next up, the 6-cylinder two-wheel drive and Supra record was broken by the crew at Motorsports Mechanical. Andrew's Supra is not only immaculate inside and out, but mega tough, running 8s at the track while remaining a full street car that is regularly driven. King 2JZ has gone 9-9 at drag battle and had the Supra record, but with the new surface, we're not just looking to take the 6-cylinder two-wheel drive record, but smash it.
Felt amazing.
9-4, buddy.
Thanks, Andrew. Thank you.
How you feeling after that?
I feel great.
Overall, mate, what do you say this surface compared to the old surface, and how's the event been?
Mate, it's been a struggle yesterday, but today was a much better day. So, yeah.
I heard you're going to
glad
go
to
give Mick some driving lessons now.
Definitely.
Once the V8 rear-wheel drive record holder at Cootamundra Airport, Danny Cirillo returned in his LS-swapped RX-7 to try and reclaim his title. Built LS7 with Garrett GTX 50 turbo, hidden down low, and over 1200 horsepower thanks to the Haltech Elite 2500 ECU. It uses a 2-speed power glide and the increasingly popular Raiden Hero drag radials. I heard your pit crew cheering, mate. What happened?
I don't know, it must have something to do with the E2.
Hey, that's you've got your record back, quickest V8 at Cootamundra.
Back again? Yeah, I wasn't sure. Sorry, Tony.
How good does this feel? 9177.
No way!
Yeah. Haven't they told you?
No! Fucking hell.
You got it, mate.
Oh,
Outright
how good's
V8
that?
record and the quickest front engine rear wheel drive car. The only thing quick is the MR2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
That is awesome, dude. I was so stoked.
Wow. How good's
I had
that?
the crowd cheering and everything.
I'm up there at the end just wondering. Just wondering.
I think they wanted me to tell you.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting. I was going, no one's called me, so nothing's happened.
Well done, man.
Thank you very much.
V8 ever at Cootamundra.
Thank you.
Awesome work, dude.
Thank you.
Another Ford territory from the independent motorsport camp was Joe Camilleri. The SUV is a sleeper with only a couple of hints to give away that this car has some serious mumbo. But when you pop the hood, you see the car, is an absolute monster. Joe seems to have a thing for monstrous turbos on Barra engines, and this combination makes 1500 horsepower thanks to the Garrett GTX 5020 with Turbo Smart external wastegate and Raceport blow-off valve. There is a Plasma Man inlet manifold and Howtech Barra plug-in ECU. Drag radials and Brembo brakes are the only external visible mods for what is the quickest Barra-powered car at Cootamundra Airport that is so close to running an 8. Roger, owner of Mobile Custom Fabrication, loves nothing more than taking on GTRs in his little baby 2.6 litre H-Pattern GTS4. On the outside there is a motive headlight duct, R33 GTR wheels wrapped in ET Street Rs and some Brembo brakes. Nothing that gives away the performance potential. Inside, there is a Fuel-Tech digital dash and some gauges and switchgear. Still, nothing that gives the game away. But pop the hood and you can see Roger's handiwork. It looks like a big dollar bay, but many parts were leftovers or payments for his fab work, and obviously, he does his own fab work as well. The 2.6 block is dry sumped and the car runs a precision 7675 turbocharger on a 6-boost manifold, Hypertune V2 inlet manifold, Precision Racing Products mechanical fuel pump and R35 coil pack kit, and there's a Fuel-Tech FT550 ECU that Roger tunes himself. The car has made over 1100 horsepower via the H-Pattern dogbox, and Roger admitted the engine was on borrowed time at that sort of power, but he has plans for an even bigger setup very soon. The reigning quickest WRX at Cootamundra is Lee Bird's from Deshell Performance. It uses one of their 2.3 litre engine packages with a Precision 7675 turbocharger hanging out the front bar, nitrous and a Motec ECU controlling it all. The Deshell Performance team have now developed their own automatic transmission for Subaru, helping make the car more consistent and reliable. Lee tried his hardest to be the first 8-second 4-cylinder all-wheel drive, but missed out by literally only a few minutes, but he did join the 8-second club at Cootamundra by the end of the weekend. Adrian's black MR2 already held the two-wheel drive record at Cootamundra, but he smashed it at this event, taking the 8-second 4-cylinder bounty and setting a two-wheel drive record many are wondering can ever be beat. The MR2 sports a K-swap with a precision turbo, Honda ECU, and makes 800 horsepower. It also uses a Quaife sequential transmission.
Yeah, this is my third time to Cootamundra. Absolutely great event. I love the fact that it's a street surface and it's pretty much as real as it gets. You know what I mean? Great track. Absolutely love it. Favourite thing about the car, it's the underdog. Well, it was the underdog. Favourite mod, it's just the fact that it's rear wheel drive, rear axle, weights on the back. It's like a slingshot.
No way! 8.8? Yeah. Are you serious?
8842, 167.92.
Wow. No. No. Yeah. 8.8?
88.
42. Yeah, mate, I'm confirming for you now. It went 8842 at 167.92.
That was a $3,300 pass right there. He just won some money.
Yeah.
Woo!
Excellent.
Hell yeah. First 8-second 4-cylinder pass at Cootamundra on asphalt. That was one hell of a pass. And he's been running 9.1, 9.1, 9.07, 9.0. Wow. They made up a lot of time there. Wow.
Good job. Great effort.
8.8?
Cheers, guys.
Are you serious?
It's there, man. It's there. 880. So,
Took like 2,500s off.
Yeah. Oh, I felt like a good run. Felt amazing, to be honest. Thank you so much, guys. That's awesome. It's so good. Thank you, guys. Adrian. Appreciate that.
Adrian's MR2 from BYP continued to amaze and baffle everyone with its incredible times for a rear-wheel drive on an asphalt surface. He came into the event as the quickest two-wheel drive outright and the quickest 4-cylinder outright. Sporting a larger turbo and more power, Adrian was looking to make the most of the new surface and reset his record. It took a while to get a handle on the new setup and the new surface at the same time, with too much traction often being the case. Once he had it all sorted, Adrian was able to break his existing record going into the 870s bracket. The first 8-second 4-cylinder all-wheel drive and the quickest 4-cylinder all-wheel drive at the event for this year, and also new record holder outright for drag battle, was Ali Bazi's Executor Evo from Elite Auto House.
Hi, my name's Ali. I'm from Elite Auto House. I drive Executor, and yes, I've been to Cootamundra before. Goals, try to PB, and we'll let the car speak.
Ali's Evo uses one of the Elite Auto House 2.3-litre engine packages, but with a few extra upgrades to handle more power. The Precision 6875 sits on a custom manifold with TurboSmart external gate, and there is a Plasmaman inlet manifold, mechanical fuel pump, and Haltech Elite 2500 ECU. The car is made over 1100 horsepower on the dyno on full tilt, and it's transferred via the Samsonite sequential transmission. The car has carbon doors and other lightweight panels, but retains a full interior along with a roll cage and is teched for the track. They had dramas with the car on day one, but ended up running a 9.2 on Saturday morning. They discovered in the logs that the car had full power in the first couple of gears, but in third and fourth, boost was bleeding off to as low as 20 psi. This was traced back to a leaking anti-lag valve. They managed to block it off and sent the car out in the last 15 minutes of the event for a Hail Mary pass with over 1,100 horsepower on tap, and it paid off.
Have you heard the news, mate? You are now the quickest four-cylinder all-wheel drive and quickest four-cylinder outright with an 8.7, bro. Well done.
What can I say? For a car that's first event it turns up to, well done. All I can say, be ready.
Looking at the logs, it was discovered that Ali actually got off the throttle after 8.3 seconds. And you can see in the video footage, he starts braking just before the speed trap, which explains the low mile per hour relative to the time. The question now is what could have been if he'd stayed in it.
All right, I love a really good backstory to someone that takes something out at these events. The guys from Elite Auto House have actually had the Cootamundra curse before they've even attended. They've had events they didn't even get to make it to in the end. They had a few little dramas with teething problems when they first got here this weekend. They were probably a little bit worried on day one, but come day two, Ali's Executor certainly did exactly what you guys wanted to do. It took out the four-cylinder all-wheel drive record, the four-cylinder outright record, and it is now, you're going to love this, it is the quickest non-GTR ever at Cootamundra. It is also outright drag battle. Well done, bro. Check this out. There he's both. What do you got to say about that?
Swell. I want to thank the boys, the team, for all their hard efforts. It's been a long journey. It's just the beginning. A lot more to come. Cavel, thank you. Thank you very much, mate.
Now, obviously, it was a bit of a rough start. What happened at the start? Was it just a case of getting set up right, getting things working? You know, it's different altitude here. What was going on?
We came in expecting the car to work, I guess, off the dyno, and that created a bit of an issue. We never had the chance to test the car with COVID, drag racing being closed, and teething issues, right? Brand new car, brand new setup, brand new anything. We're not drag racers by any means. We've never been involved in it. We've never held no records. But we attempted with this car, and we knew what we were doing, but it just took a while to get it right. The weekend started really rough. We had the car popping, fighting, coughing, and everything else in between. We had multiple guys give us a lot of just pack it away. It's probably better and easier. Anyways, look, even on day two, we came back out. We rectified a few issues. We took the car for another test pass. Unfortunately, one of the wires ran out of the grommet and dropped against the firewall. The car caught fire. Smallest little fire. We put it out. We got back into it. The team just did everything. Mark did the final touches on it before we sent it out for its final run, and we told him, we said, the car's fast, we just need to make it work. We had no top end. We could get the 60, we could get the car to take off. We had good boost in it. At the top, the car was dropping back to 20 pounds. We found a leaky valve, rectified that. PRP, Herman came over with a piece of metal that we started cutting up and modifying to suit. We pinched the grinder disc from Croydon. They didn't have a grinder, but they had a disc. We had a grinder without a disc. So we sat there and modified and chopped up and did what we had to do, and we sent the car, and here we are.
Dude, 8.7 is incredible. You must be pretty happy with the team, right?
Well, it's, all of us, we just nights on end, no sleep. We knew it had to come together one day, and it was just glad it happened here.
The curse started 2 weeks ago when we said, we're almost ready to go. We should be sweet. We got plenty of time. We were finished up on Thursday at 7 o'clock, I think it was. 7 o'clock we left. Was it about 7?
AM.
No, PM. PM.
No, we finished the night before, like 4 AM or something.
Yeah, 4 AM the night before. We've had barely any sleep, but here we are. Haltech to the front.
My name's Tony. I brought a Lamborghini Huracan Performante. Well, when I first bought it and configured it, it wasn't to modify. But then you kind of get the bug and you want to go faster. Driving on the road, it feels very similar to a stock car, except you've got to be a lot more careful with the throttle. I can drive it to work in the traffic, no problem, in the rain, all that kind of stuff, as you do any car, and it drives comfortably. The car's built by Precision Racing as a Stage 4+. We've produced over 2,000 at the wheels. Last year at Cooter, we did 850. We have broke the mile an hour record at 182.19. Future mods for the car will probably be to update the turbos to the next gen 76, 75s. We want to try and do some longer distance events with this car, so the top end will be pretty insane.
Tony's Huracan Performante came to the Tuner's Edge drag battle with a big reputation and a big point to prove, as one of the fastest and most powerful legit street cars in the country. This is the most powerful Lambo in the Precision Racing fleet, or the country for that matter, with 2,000 horsepower available thanks to the built engine and twin Precision 76-75 turbochargers. Turbo Smart gates, PR interchillers, billet inlet manifolds and twin Motec ECUs, and a built transmission, and all the gear and all the development behind it as well. Being a Performante, looks, interior and brakes are all good. It just need rims and drag radials to put that power down. Congratulations, you're the quickest and fastest car to go down Cootamundra's runway.
Excellent, mate.
Drag battle record holder, outright street car record holder, mate.
But I'll tell you what, can't do without my team. They did a cracker job getting the car back together. Second run of the day, and that was it. And we got so much more for tomorrow.
Let's keep going, buddy. Well done. What a day what a way to finish day one. We've got records galore. This is unreal.
That's brilliant, mate.
Quickest V10. What do we got? Quickest V10? Here we go. Quickest V10 cylinder. Quickest outright and fastest outright with a new record of 194 miles per hour. Put your hands together, guys. That's insane.
194.